Hello everyone, TransportEnthusiast here, and welcome to the 8th edition of the Omsi 2 news. This week is rather quieter regarding news, but nonetheless, there's still some stuff going on. So first of all, a brand new UK map has been released for Omsi 2 for free. In addition, the London Citybus C400R, which was previously broken after Addon London came out, for those of you who bought the add-on, a fix has now been released. And finally, a bit more information regarding the London Spec buses for the Enviro 400 MMC, the Wright Streetlite, and the Masterbus Gemini 3-pack. So firstly, the new map. So a brand new map has been released on... It's been released on Google Drive, so it's been released on QSI Discord server, but the download is also available on our Discord server thanks to the developer being in our Discord. And basically this map is called Tatra Remastered. It's based off an old map from Omsi 2 that was LHD that has been converted to right-hand drive, and it is the demo version. So this map will be expanding within the next month or two and feature even more lines. But as you can see here, I'm going to show you some screenshots I took while I was driving on the map. But this map it's basically a German, I think it was a German map that was been converted into an RHD map, but it has the same kind of vibe as mine. You've got your hills around. It's got a few routes. They're not too long. They're about 5 to 10 minutes long. And here is the 5 to Zakapony. It uses the Enviro 200 MMC operated by Stagecoach, and this is the AI you will see driving about. And here are some just pictures of the terminus. If you want to get this add-on, I'm just going to show you where it is. So it's on a Discord server, and if you go into RHD maps, this is the link. This is the developer's link. So the developer themselves has posted this link. This is not me posting it. The developer has posted it. I've just pasted it in here. So if you want to play that map, it's right there as well. Okay, so the second thing that's happened is the London Citybus London Citybus 400 Regional. As you may know, it became broken for those of you who have Addon London because it shares the same kind of file name. So what that meant is that anytime you try to play a map that was using this bus as an AI, you would get an integer wert error. This fix has been released for the London Citybus 400R version 1.4e. So basically, it's the exact same bus. All it means is that now it's not broken anymore. And there's also a bit more information. So they do plan to add some more updates for this. So they plan to add a new specific regional variant, and there's going to be a few new features that we can anticipate in the future. So there's some other news. So the London Citybus 400R that came out in 2016 is going to get some updates after 4 years. And if you just take a look here, I'm just going to show you. So basically, this doesn't use the same thing that we did where we renamed it to C400R, but basically it's still in the same folder as the London Citybus. So I think what they've done is they just there was some conflicting scripts between the air conditioning, so they've fixed that, they've verified that. So now when you install this into your Omsi 2 main directory, you will have this in your London Citybus C400 folder. So what I recommend is if you have the London Citybus 400R, you don't need to install this. It's the exact same bus, but if you do want to go ahead and install it, then make sure you delete the London Citybus C400R. But this is really for those people who haven't done the fix themselves, because it's the exact same bus. And then the other thing to bear in mind is that when you're pasting this in, probably the best way to do this is to delete the London Citybus 400 folder, then verify your files so it installs again the London Citybus C400 from London, and then paste this in. This way it's going to be the cleanest install, and there's not going to be any kind of extra files you don't need clogging your Omsi 2 main directory. But there you have it. So this has been fixed as well. And then finally, the last bit of news is there's some more information about the Masterbus, the Studio Polygon, and the Studio Polygon. So that's the 400 MMC and Wright Streetlite London Spec buses. So if we go here into Omsi news discussion, basically it was mentioned that the scripts for the IBUS for the London Citybus C400 and basically for all the London buses, they're exclusive to Addon London for 1 month. So basically Addon London is the first add-on that uses the particular IBUS scripting, so it's got exclusivity. So that is perhaps why we haven't really heard any news from Studio Polygon in particular about what's going to happen, when exactly we can expect to have the 400 MMC and the Streetlite released, because the buses do seem to be ready. But that's probably an indication as to why we haven't really seen or heard much of it yet. But that's just to let you guys know there is an exclusivity on the there's a 1 month exclusivity on the scripts. I know some people said it's already been a month since Addon London came out, but it seems that the exclusivity will last until the end of January, as indicated by the main developer, the head developer of the Masterbus pack, which is Blue Orange. So yeah, folks, that's the Omsi 2 news for this week. Not too much going on this week, but nonetheless, I'll keep you up to date as best as I can. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for your weekly Omsi 2 news updates, for more Omsi 2 content, live streams where you get to choose what maps and buses we drive. Do hit the like button if you found this video helpful. You can also join the Discord for additional information about all the news that's happening in the Omsi 2 world, and for more discussion. That's it for now. Until next time.